So we are at the property that was once the residency of the citrus wizard, Gong. Gong was a Chinese gentleman that came to America via San Francisco in the 1800s. And I'm not sure if it happened in San Francisco or possibly, I believe he may have actually gone to Colorado, but he was befriended by a woman and they became lifelong friends, and she invited him to come down to DeLand and come stay with her at her sister's orange grove. And so we're on the site of said orange grove and residency. And so we just passed the one of the original barns, and there's other structures have been built on the property since. So that's kind of an aluminum barn of some sort. And we're just going to slowly make our way down here, do some exploration. This property has seen many a hurricane over the last, I don't know, it's got to be well over 125 years. I said the house for the property was built in the late 1800s. So a big pipe out here. It's kind of interesting with the small well right here. It's not being used anymore. Though I have to be careful. We just had a hurricane come through here, Hurricane Milton, less than a week ago. So sort of being careful that got to keep an eye. We don't get up underneath some kind of tree that's going to fall down on us. It'd be awesome to own a property like this. If I did, I would set up an animal rescue as a for sure thing. What we got here? Got a reference marker. Gates, fence posts, and such. I can't say for sure that, but I'm pretty sure this is all still part of the same property. Yeah, definitely. So this is basically all orange groves. And the orange groves go back to the 1800s when this whole part of Florida was orange groves. Used to be the citrus capital of the world here in DeLand. And that's since changed. A lot of the original orange groves have since been cut down and have become major housing projects, major housing developments. look, here's this part of the property. At some point was a fernery, because I see the webbing that's indicative of, oh yeah, here's some fern houses right here. Oh, they go back a country mile. Wow, that's interesting. I'll have to ask the current owner if they know anything about why they put the concrete rows like this. I've never seen that in a fernery operation before. Usually they just put up a posts. Get out here so you can see what I'm talking about. So they usually put up these poles like this, like for a pole barn, and then they put a cable like that, and then they stretch this black webbing, and this becomes the walls and the roof to protect the ferns from the sun, because the sun will burn them, and so that's why they put the webbing over top of that. All the branches that you see on the ground are all a result of the numerous storms that we've had that have come through this area. Here we got some podocarpus right there. Very popular item to plant. People plant them to do hedges. And those are probably volunteers. Every year the podocarpus gets this like berry looking thing that is the fruit that the seed is in for the next growth of plants. And so people do hedges, and they keep them well trimmed. If you don't trim them, they will grow to tree size. Now we're still in some kind of area where they were doing growing, because I've seen sprinkler heads scattered through this area. Looks like it was a road at one time right here. Oh yeah. This is the one we came in on. In here, we got the cattle gate. Wow, that's interesting. Alright. In case you're just joining us, this is your Florida History Hunter, and we have been given an opportunity to hike around Louis. It's actually pronounced Louis. Gong, I believe. And he was the citrus wizard, and we're walking around on the Orange Grove property where he, oh, look at that beautiful tree right there. Look at that nice live oak. And it's a sister tree, it's splitting. That side's completely broken off. That one big branch and the rest of it's still reaching for the sky. That tree right there is probably 150 years old. The size of that branch. That branch is bigger around than I am. There you got a utility trailer trapped back in there. It's pretty much surrounded by fallen trees. Here's some of the ferns right here. These are the kind of ferns that they used to grow around here. This has made a lot of millionaires in the fernery business. And this is the stuff they put in with your floral decorations. Excuse me. But as I said earlier, the fern and flower industry in general left Florida back in the mid to late 70s, and all the stuff was being imported through like Colombia and places like that. And this is a true story here. One of my side jobs when I was attending college, I was doing deliveries at a flower shop, and I used to, receive the orders of fresh flowers come in. It was one of my jobs, and to cut the stems, clean, put them in the vases, and refrigerate what I need to refrigerate it. So it's day before Valentine's Day, and we're waiting on a shipment of roses. And said shipment shows up, and we had like 10 cases of roses. I forget how many hundreds of roses. I mean, they're just like, they're bundled like that. There's, I don't know, maybe 50 in a bundle, and the box is maybe like that big. So quite a few, and I'm just getting towards the bottom, and I grab a box of rojo roses, red roses, and I start going through the box, and halfway down the box, there's a bunch of like newspaper and stuff, and I'm like, that's kind of bizarre. You know, they don't tier level off the roses, they just heap them into the box. You know, the flowers are wrapped in a plastic piece and the stems are hanging out with the leaves. Yeah, it turned out to be 2/4 pounds of cocaine, Peruvian flake or Colombian flake or something. I had to call the police. Ah, that's interesting. I don't know if I can safely walk back there, but I'm gonna take a, looks like a game trail right there, like the deer have been patting this down. That's how I'm getting in. Give me a minute and you will all see what I'm oohing about. Man, that's insane. I almost want to get a wrench and disconnect it so I could take it home and have two of them. I already got one of these, but I don't have one like this one. Check that out. Check that out. Is that cool, crazy? So there's your reset crank, which has been broken off. Check we don't get beat by no bees. Man, this is killer. So this is a Gas Boy brand gasoline pump. It's missing the hose and the nozzle. Nozzle would have fit it back in. Come around the other side so everybody can see what's going on here. Nozzle fits right up in there. That's the lever to actually turn the pump on and off. And this is a Gas Boy. And can't make out the model number. Find out it's dated manufacturer, but it's in the style of the 1940s, early 50s. And it's in pretty good condition. Yeah, there's the rust everywhere, but it was mounted off the ground. So the bases, a lot of these, when you get them, the bases are just the History Channel. And it appears like the, actually, main frame it and everything's good. It's just the facing metal that's pitted, like right there. The back's pitted. But this is, you can make this. A person can replicate that because it's just a heavy gauge metal, and you can bend this on a brake and do that, and punch some vent holes in it. So that's a restoration project. I got down here. A little rat nest or something. All kinds of plastic and tin cans. Yeah, it's a restoration project. It's candidate. The glass is broke, no big deal. This is another piece of metal that could be made. And, the guts are intact. So there'll be there's your pump. There's the belt. The motor's down below, electric motor. Somebody rigged it on an extension cord. And there's the draw pipe. Suck the gasoline out. I may have had a squirrel or two living in it over the years, but everything inside sprayed down, sandblasted, would be just like new. Wow. These kind of discoveries always get me excited. Okay, so let's get back on track here. There's all kinds of tin cans out here. Tuna fish, I'm assuming. So let's see if we can't get a closer view of the barn. The barn has some good heavy galvo. I'm imagining that the barn was probably reskinned at one time. But these doors are really nice doors. They're sliders. And they run on a track up there, really heavy duty metal track. Some old car seat. It's now homogenized with the tree. There's a bottle there. It's an old beer bottle. Oh, we got a door that actually opens. Well, let's take a peeky inside. I don't have a light on my camera yet, so I can't say like this is going to put up enough light off on my phone, but we'll give it a try. So there's some really carefully work my way in here. Okay. So some really wicked old Western flyers. 1, 2, 3. A built for 2 Western flyer. Interesting. And check out this. That's crazy. That's a rotting lawnmower, but the blades turn this way like a push mower instead of your spinning blade like a heel blade. That's insane. Where's the engine? Oh, the engine is a front mount. Oh man, that's nuts. Oh, there's some craziness here. I see evidence of, like rat nests and things like that. Yep. So I heard a rumor that there's some kind of wood around here. It's got some markings on it that identify the orange grove. Wow. Look at that nice doorknob. Beautiful. Okay, so gotta carefully climb out of here without hurting myself. Alright, we have arrived. yelling. Somebody's in distress. Okay, what's happening in this part? This part's just a huge collect-all. I don't know what all's up in here. Oh my goodness gracious! I don't. Oh, there's an attic in this barn too. Oh, that's insane. Just seems to be a bunch of random long pieces of styrofoam, long pieces of pipe, long pieces of aluminum, long pieces of steel. This must be the long room. Yeah, here's another one. Here's another right here. This looks like an electrical junkyard. The electric boxes, water pumps, kitchen sinks. What's that? That looks like a inline heater. Got copper pipe going in each side and electrical. Yeah, that's like an older inline on-demand water heater. And there's like chairs and furniture and all kinds of crazy stuff in this one. But there ain't no way to get in. The roof is sitting on the top of everything. Alright, so let's go explore around the corner here. Okay. I'm standing on a roof. Must have all blown over here during a hurricane. Sorry, Spidey. Oops. There's another room. I see some kind of windshield back there. Air compressor tank. And this, oh, okay, so this is kind of a lean-to addition. It was put on the original barn. It's definitely an addition, but look. There's the ass end of an automobile right there. And it's actually the whole automobile. What is it? I don't know. The name just broke off. It says speed. Man, that sucker's fragile. Speed what? I don't know. It says speed something or other. Alright, well, we're going to keep moving here. Alright, so here's a podocarpus that's a small tree. So this has been in the ground a long time, at least, but a base to, I say, at least 20 years or more. And I've seen some podocarpus that were 100 years old or more that were, I don't know, a good 10 feet in diameter. So there it is. There's the whatever it is, beast, or whatever it is. Look at that bumper. How much far forward the bumper is from the radiator. Is it that crazy? Yeah, not nowadays. It's right on it. I don't know what this is though. I'm not sure what kind of car it is. It's got an acrylic piece right there. Carefully walk through here. And this side's lost its badging too. Yeah, its badging's gone. That's because it was a very small piece of metal, thin. I mean, they built this car like a tank. Makes me wonder why they cheaped out when they badged it. Yeah, if I had a car, I'd want that sucker to, the name to be on it. So this is kind of cool. It's got air fins. And on top of the hood, on the quarter panels, it's got these little acrylic pieces. I wonder if when you're riding down the highway, if it's not a light, and it's right behind the headlight and above where the turn signal is, or are they just running markers? The car looks like it was two-tone. Like the upper was in maybe a yellow, and the lower was maybe a gray. Okay, no, it looks like it's all yellow. The gray was the primer. I see yellow right here, so that looks like a yellow, kind of like a fade out sunshine yellow. Alright, we're heading into the main part of the barn. Check the floor first. Look at that. Getting ready to stomp on a piece of glass. And look, two more automobiles. This one's got rocket ship taillights on it. That's bad to the bone. $1960 something. 1960. It's the last time this thing's seen roadway. Look at that. That's cool. It's got like a blue. Oops, sorry. So imagine when you're going down a road, it looks like a rocket ship. You got your red, and then this looks like it's like a blue faceted jewel. Wow, that's bad to the bone. Still got a luggage rack on the roof to boot. So, give me a moment while I shine down before I go stomping and tromping. There's another car right there. It's got wings. I mean fins. It's got some cool fins. I'm stealing the light to look overhead. Look at that right there. A bunch of 5-gallon buckets are getting ready to fall through from upstairs right onto this car. Okay. I'm walking on the seat right now. Huh. What's that? Oh, that's cool. car collectors would want it just for that decal. Mighty Mallory ignition system. The car was for sale at one time, as you can see by the old for sale sign. And this car has an airplane. Look at that. Can you see the airplane? It's got an airplane for a hood ornament. It's a Ford. Yeah, it's a Ford. Give me a second, people. I want to wipe off the cobwebs. Look at that. It's a Ford. With an airplane, like a jet. It's got a jet on the hood. And then what do we got over here? Okay. Just turning around. A whole nother room back there. Oh, there it is. There it is, look. Louis Gim Gong Orange Groves. DeLand. There it is, people. There's the proof right there. Wow, that's fat. All right, I gotta steal the light for a second, people. Bear with me. I'm in contact with the local historical society. Okay, we're back. Oh my goodness, I'm excited. I'm so excited. Yeah, he said, the property owner said that he thought he saw the name somewhere, but wasn't sure. So now, I'm not going to be able to get into that other room today. But now, I've got the proof that it really was his property. Man, I really want to get in that other room, and upstairs would be cool too, but you know, we're gonna save that for another day when I actually got my headlamp, and it'd be easier for everybody to see, and for me to see too. Need to be careful. I've hurt my hip and I'm still having some serious mobility problems. I think because I don't have my walking stick with me, this is probably going to be the end of the tour for the day, my friends. Oh, yep, climbing through all that stuff, is it good? Give me a moment, bear with me. Yeah, yep, the hike's gonna end. Thanks for watching, my friends. Your Florida History Hunter. Click that like button, subscribe to our channel. I just finished exploring a historical property here in DeLand, and unfortunately I've hurt my hip really bad, and I have to, can't even see my car, but it's down around the curve. I have to find a way to make my way to it. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.